Based on Malaysia 2020 Crime and Safety Report that released by the Overseas Security Advisory Council, the US Department of State has assessed Kuala Lumpur as being a high-threat location for crime directed at affecting official US government interests. The most common crimes include petty theft, particularly purse snatching and pickpocketing, smash and grab thefts from vehicles, and residential burglaries. So, what is pickpocketing? Pickpocketing is a form of larceny that involves the stealing of money or other valuables from a victim's pocket without them noticing the theft at the time. How pickpocketing becomes a problem? Some of us are easily distracted which pickpockets are easily able to pickpocket us without us realize it. Why pickpocketing is a problem? It is because pickpocketing can cause a loss of important items such as identity card, bank cards, and others, which can be troublesome for some people because they have to go to the police station to report for the lost items. Pickpocketing can result to a lot of bad implications. For example, from the social side, pickpocketing can increase citizens' perception of insecurity. Urban environments with a high rate of pickpocketing will be seen as less attractive places for the public to frequently visit. Tourists, for example, are often victims of pickpocketing due to a lack of familiarity with the area. Besides, from the mobility implication, there is a high rate of pickpocketing at several mobility-related locations such as public transport nodes and services, especially train and metro stations. The risk is increased when there are large crowds, tourists, and hiding and fleeing options for pickpocketers. For example, a pickpocketer in a metro station can flee with another metro easily after the robbery. To overcome this problem, there is one solution that we can come up psychologically, which is punishment. We have learned in learning topic, and there is a subtopic of operant conditioning which developed by B.F. Skinner, who took the leadership role for the behaviorists after John B. Watson left. So, the operant conditioning is divided into reinforcement and punishment. The punishment consists of punishment by application and punishment by removal. As for this problem, the suitable one is punishment by application. Punishment by application is giving something bad so that the undesirable behavior less likely to be occurred. For example, when the pickpocketer is pickpocketing people, they must be arrested and be punished, so that the crime is going to be less likely to be happen because people are afraid of getting arrested and punished. As we can see, be arrested and be punished is giving something bad, while the crime is going to be less likely to be happen because people are afraid of getting arrested and punished, or the undesirable behavior less likely to be occurred. This clearly shows that this type of punishment is good for all because it can increase citizens' perception of insecurity, and they can be less afraid when they are walking around urban environments, for example. Moreover, the crime will be reduced little by little. On 29th December of 2018, the Ministry of Religious Affairs of Brunei, through the Brunei Attorney General's Chambers, issued a rule that the Shariah Penal Code Directive 2013 will take effect starting on 3rd April of 2019. The governments of Muslim-majority countries in Southeast Asia used to be very reluctant to embrace hudud, but that has begun to change in recent decades. In Brunei, the introduction of a sweeping and conservative Shariah Penal Code order that includes hudud punishments such as amputation and to death has been driven by this tiny old rich state's absolute monarchy. These hudud laws contain punishments to be given to the offender. For example, if the pickpocketer is pickpocketing, he must have one of his hands amputated because he has stolen items that does not belong to him. This is to give repentance to the offender and to open the eyes of society that it is wrong to pickpocket or take someone's belonging. As we can see from the crime rate comparison between Malaysia and Brunei, in the year of 2021 above, we can see that Brunei's crime index is 28.29, while Malaysia's crime index is 29.50, more than Brunei's crime index. In the past 3 years from the year of 2019 to 2021, The level of crime increasing in Malaysia is high, which is 66.97 compared to the level of crime increasing in Brunei, which is 56.90, which is moderate and much better than Malaysia. This clearly shows that solution by giving punishment is a very effective solution that we can apply in our country in order to overcome pickpocketing issue in our country, Malaysia. In summary, we can gain a lot of knowledge about what is pickpocketing, the implications, a solution to overcome the pickpocket issue based on psychological method, which is punishment, and others. Besides that, we need to be alert of our surroundings so the tendency of being pickpocket is low. Pickpocketing only bring back consequences to us as human beings and also to our country because places that surrounded by many pickpockets are going to be avoided by tourists to travel. I hope this can be one of the reasons to open someone's eyes to the real world issue, which is pickpocketing.